What's up, everybody? Erock the Red here, back with Gaming News Weekly, episode 28. We're kicking things off, as always, with our new release titles from last week. We had another small week of titles, and two of them are re-releases. First up, Crash Bandicoot 4, coming for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and the Nintendo Switch. This game has been out, gotten rave reviews, 86 on Metacritic. That's fantastic score. It is the Crash Bandicoot that you know and love, but now new abilities, new characters, new levels, all new, fun, exciting Crash Bandicoot action. And go smash those boxes and jump on heads. Crash Bandicoot 4 is now here in beautiful 4K. Alright, last week also saw the release of Kingdoms of Amalur for the Nintendo Switch and Monster Truck Champions for the next-gen consoles, but the one I want to talk about is this game called Mundaun. Now, I have no idea what this game is. It's basically a horror game set in the Alps, but the one thing that's drawing me in is that it is all hand-penciled, the entire thing, and it looks amazing. It's coming out for the PC, or it came out for the PC, the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One. And like I said, I know very little about it. There are some puzzle elements, some first-person elements, but the thing that really draws me is this beautiful art style. So definitely one to put on the radar. It's currently at a 72 on Metacritic with not a ton of reviews, so definitely worth looking into. And lastly, we just saw the release of the next generation version of Marvel's Avengers. This came out for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S just yesterday. It is a free upgrade for anybody who had the game on the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One, and it's more of the Avengers game that kind of flopped, but I wanted to include it because they are really still standing behind this, and now with the upgraded visuals and the new next-gen features, it looks like it could be more of what they had hoped that this game would be. I never finished it. I bought it for the PlayStation 4, never finished it. I kind of decided I wanted to wait for the next gen version. So now that it's here, I'm eager to get back into it and see what it's all about. So definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of comic books. All right, that's it for our new releases from last week. So let's switch over to our news of this week. Not a ton of big news, but some fun announcements. First one being PlayStation announced 10 10 free games available through their Play at Home offer. You got Rez, Abzu, The Witness, Enter the Gungeon, Subnautica, all available to play on the system. And then Moss, Astrobot, Paper Beast, and Thumper also available to play on PlayStation VR. In addition to that, Ratchet & Clank is still available until March 31st from the last offer. And then soon, Horizon Zero Dawn will be available as of April 19th. So, pretty cool announcement. A lot of great games to check out for free. I mean, you cannot beat that. And especially if you have a PlayStation VR. Some really great VR games in there too. So definitely take a look at those games, download them. Even if you're not going to play them right away, just download them because they will go away eventually. All right, and speaking of free games, well, technically not free, but for those who are subscribed to Game Pass, a ton of new options came out for this past month and upcoming month. We had 20 new games from Bethesda dropping onto the subscription system. A bunch of awesome games. If you've never played them, definitely go check them out. The full list is here. I mean, we're talking all the way back to Doom, up to Doom Eternal, in addition to the Fallouts, the Wolfensteins, all that awesome stuff. tons of great games, hours and hours of great video game content. So that's really cool. In addition to that, it was announced that Outriders will be available for free on Game Pass when it releases. In addition to Outriders, you also got Octopath Traveler coming to console. Now, this is the first time it is available outside of the Nintendo Switch, so that's amazing. And also another great game, Undertale. I would definitely recommend that. So take a look at these games. Pretty amazing lineup. If you're a subscriber to the service, you've got a lot of choices to make over this next month. So I'm getting closer to just buying an Xbox Series S just so I could play some of these games. I mean, such an amazing deal. Definitely worth the cost of the subscription service. And next up, we got a brand new trailer and a release date for Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance game, coming out for the Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC. This is set to come out June 22nd, and it's that Dungeons & Dragons. It is that tabletop role-playing game now in a RPG for your video game consoles. Play as one of 4 heroes. You play co-op with up to 3 of your friends, and it's a role-playing game. You level up, you get new items, new weapons, new armor, and it's only $40 when it comes out. So this I'm excited for. Always looking for new co-op games to play with my friends, and this one, it looks right up my alley. We're super into fantasy and that sort of game, so I will definitely be picking this one up day one, June 22nd. Mark it on your calendar. We'll see you online. Dibs on the fighter. Next up, we've got Fall Guys Season 4 coming out March 22nd. We've got a brand new season, 7 new levels being introduced, and we're going to the year 4041 with a weird sci-fi disco throwback something or other. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. Lots of bright colors, bright lights. Looks really fun. They also teased a new skin, an Among Us skin. So finally, the 2 behemoths from this past summer are meeting up in Fall Guys. And soon, well, sometime this summer, you'll be able to play also on the Xbox and the Nintendo Switch with hopefully cross-progression, cross-play, all that good stuff the developers are hoping to bring to you. So, March 22nd, get back into Fall Guys. I got 2 words for you. Magnificent Trufflepigs. I think that's actually 3 words. Magnificent Truffle Pigs. Exactly, you heard me right. This is a game coming out for the PC and Nintendo Switch sometime this summer. It is set in an English countryside, and it's about metal detecting. Exactly, metal detecting. I have no idea what else it's about, but it is done by the designer of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. So expect a cool story as well as metal detecting. In addition to that, it has Arthur Durville as the star of the game. He was Rory on Doctor Who, for any Doctor Who fans, any Whovians out there. So yeah, it's a metal detecting game, and I am super excited for it. All right, next let's talk about the first ever Square Enix Presents. It was a presentation much like a Nintendo Direct, where they just had a bunch of trailers showing off new games, new features, that sort of thing. Let's just run through some of the bigger announcements. First up, the Tomb Raider Definitive Survivor Trilogy is being released. Now, this is the 3 major Tomb Raider games, Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider, and Shadow of Tomb Raider being put together in a single package. In addition to that, we got a Project Hitman Sniper Assassins. I don't know what they're doing with these names, but this is a new mobile game set in the Hitman universe. This is set to come sometime, I think it was sometime this summer. Not much information about that. But if you're a fan of Hitman and you have a phone, bam, you're all set. And then I thought another cool thing, this one, this one's for you, Ben. Space Invaders, right? Space Invaders, except now augmented reality Space Invaders play in the world somehow. I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see what the heck they're talking about. But, Space Invaders for the kids. And we also got a brand new Life is Strange announcement and trailer. Life is Strange True Colors, set to be released September 10th, 2021. Now, this game will not be episodic like the previous ones, but it will be released as a full game all at once. In it, you control a girl with psychic powers of empathy. So, interesting. If you've played the Life is Strange, the two prior games, you'll know that what to expect. Just awesome stories with a cool twist here and there. If you've never played the first two, you're in luck. They are releasing the Life is Strange Remastered Collection also in September, and it has the two previous games in it. There is also a whole bundle, the ultimate bundle that they're going to release with all three of the games in it. So if you want to just take the dive and just jump right in and play all three of them, you've got that option as well. I definitely recommend them. I've never played the second one, but I really enjoyed the first one. And the second one, I own it. I'll get around to it someday. And last up, we got another new trailer for a game called Severed Steel. Now, this game looks stylish. Holy cow. It's a first-person shooter. The environments are fully destructible. You've got bullet time. And the hook of the game is you only have one arm, so you can't reload your weapon. So you just have to go around and find new weapons. So you're flying through this game, running off a wall, sliding under shit, and you're just grabbing whatever weapons you can to get through this game. Looks beautiful. No other information about this yet, but definitely one to keep on your radar looking for new info. All right, that's it for this week. Thank you again so much for checking out Gaming News Weekly. We'll be back next week with more exciting video game news and announcements. We'll see you then. Bye.